Sometimes games with the simplest control schemes are the most difficult. For example, in Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, the only thing you do is move the mouse, but the complex interactions with physics allow for very in-depth movement mechanics. In this game, designed to capture the Foddian spirit, you simply have two controls, flop left and flop right. You can use the arrow keys, A and D, or the mouse buttons to flip and flop. You are, quite literally, a fish out of water. I was planning to have the movement driven entirely by the physics of the fish contacting the world, but believe it or not, this was more uncontrollable than what you're playing right now. You'd flip and flop upward with no practical way to progress forward. Then I realized that, while not as effective as in water, a tail flapping back and forth would create some sort of forward momentum due to the air being pushed. I'm not sure how physically accurate this is, but it does seem slightly more plausible than a man lifting his entire body weight and that of a cauldron up using just a hammer. There are so many games out there, and very few of them are actually widely known about. Statistically speaking, if I were to attempt to extend this game as a commercial product, it would likely flop. If you're at all familiar with logical fallacies, you'd realize that what we're looking at here is clearly a red herring, something to divert attention away from the real issue at hand. What is the real issue at hand? I'm not sure. I'm too distracted by the red fish flopping around. The great thing about physics-based games like this is there are often multiple ways to tackle an obstacle. Here there are at least 3 different routes. Of course, none of them are easy, but as a fish, you should be able to scale this. Oh boy! You did it! If you enjoy games with weird physics challenges like this, you should also check out Goop Loop.